Hi, this is Abe, and in this video I'll be showing you how to install Oracle SQL Developer on Windows. It's a Windows 7 64-bit system. I've already downloaded the install files, the zip files right there. To do that, go ahead and open up a browser and go to oracle.com and go over to the downloads and go over to under Developer Tools. You'll see SQL Developer. Click on that. On this page, you want to accept the license agreement. Now this is for a Windows 7 64-bit system, which includes the Java Development Kit version 7. That includes it as part of the download. If you're trying to install this on one of these other platforms, you do have to download this here, this file, the JDK7 file, as part of basically a separate download. Again, we're doing the Windows 7 64-bit, which includes JDK7. So go ahead and click on the download link, and that should start your download, which I've already completed. So once that's complete for you, go ahead and right click on it. We're going to do an extract all. I'll leave that the same. It'll basically put it in another folder here. Click on extract, and that will start the extraction process, or the unzip. So I'm going to pause the video here. Alright, so the unzip or extract is complete, and there's the unzip folder. Click on that, click on SQL Developer, and then scroll down to this file here, which is the SQL Developer application, and you want to double click on that, click on Run to that, and that should start the application. This takes a few seconds here. Okay, so there it is, SQL Developer. Some getting started stuff here, tutorials, what's new in this version here, some documentation. You connect to the SQL Developer on the Oracle Technology Network here. Again, might be a good idea to go through and see what features are and how to do certain things with this. In a previous video, we installed Oracle Database Express Edition on this same system. Just to show you how to connect to that, over here on the left, you want to click under Connections, you want to click on the plus sign, and we'll call this connection test. And if you remember, there's two accounts created with the database install, a sys account, SYS, and a system account. I'm going to connect with the sys account, and for that you'll enter that same password that we used when we set up the database. I'm doing that here. You could choose to save password if it's just a test system and you're not too much worried about security. But if you are, you don't want to save the password. Connection type, we'll leave that as basic. Role, we want to change that to sysdba. Now, again, the database we installed previously is on this system, so localhost would apply here. If you had the database installed on another system, you would want to enter, for instance, the IP address of that other system. Port number is the default one. By default, it listens on the Oracle database listens on port 1521, which is what it was set up with our XC install. And for the SID, our database name is also XE. So once you have all that information set, you want to click on Test to test your connection with these settings. And you'll notice here it actually says success, so we can connect and to the database. I want to save this just so that I don't have to re-enter all this information over and over again. And then once that's done, click Connect. And there we have it. Right now we're connected we have our test connection, and we're connected to the XE database. You're able to view tables and so on. lots of things you could do with this. Hopefully I'll be able to provide some more tutorials on how to enable users, add users, and so on. But you could do a lot of administration stuff with this as well. If you notice, you can add a DBA connection. Where was it? Oh, DBA. Yeah, so if you go View, click on DBA, and it adds this connection here. And we're going to connect to that. So click on the plus sign there. And the connection is to the test connection that we created up here. And click on OK. And that will allow you, let me move this up, to basically do DBA tasks to that database as far as configuring the database, finding out the database status, backup and recovery, and so on. Okay, so there you have it. Again, you can install other databases or connect to other databases here, depending on what you have set up in your environment there. Hope you liked the video, and see you later.